Aaron, welcome to Arsenal. How's it been these last few weeks living with all the speculation? Now it's finally done.
Yeah, it's been difficult. It's never easy when you're trying to focus on playing your football, but having speculation in the background is difficult. But now I'm here and everything's sorted. It's been a long few days, but it's finally over the line now, and I can just crack on and get onto the training pitch and hopefully do what I do best.
So tell us how the move happened. When did you first hear about Arsenal's interest?
Yeah, it's been a while, to be honest, but at the start it was just sort of speculation throughout the Euros. It's just sort of whispers and things, so didn't think too much of it, and then it gathered pace towards the start of the Championship season. I played the first 2 games, and over time it's just grew bigger and bigger, and thankfully the 2 clubs have reached an agreement to bring me here, and as I said before, I'm absolutely delighted.
So what have Mikel and Edu said to you about their plans for you? Do you expect to be battling it out with Bern for that number 1 shirt?
Yeah, competition is key, and it's also a great place to be. You know, Bern's done a fantastic job over recent seasons, and I'm here to push him all the way and take his shirt, and that's for me to achieve and for him to keep in front of me. So healthy competition is always going to be good for the group, and hopefully I can just bring something different to the goalkeeping department, but also the team as well. So we all have different qualities, and hopefully we can all merge into one and form a great team.
And have you spoken to Inaki yet, the goalkeeping coach, about how he sees you settling in and becoming that part of that goalkeeping union?
Yeah, I've spoken to him just briefly, and he's a great character. I can already tell that, and he has high hopes for me over the next few seasons. It's not a quick fix. It's not going to be done straight away, and I'm the finished article and stuff like that. So it's going to take time, and I know that. And he just sees me coming in as a different voice, a different character in the goalkeeping group and in the team, and just helping the best way I can.
You're still only 23, but you've got plenty of Premier League experience already, obviously with Bournemouth and Sheffield United. How do you feel you've progressed over these past few years?
Yeah, difficult 2 years, obviously. Circumstances, what happened each season, but I've learned to grow mentally and as a person off the pitch. I think I'm a quite old head for a young 23-year-old, you know, and a lot of people are saying that goalkeepers don't normally play a lot of games by the time they're 23, and obviously I have, so I have that on my side, and I've learned how to play different ways, you know, long ball, playing out from the back, mixing it up. So there's bows to my rack which I'm adding each time, and hopefully I can continue to do that here.
And I was looking at your history. You've won Player of the Year where you've been in the last 3 seasons. AFC Wimbledon, Bournemouth, Sheffield United. You've been doing something right. You seem to build a rapport with the fans everywhere you go as well.
Yeah, I've said for a long time now, the players get to score a goal and 10 of them will celebrate with each other, and I'm left on my own. So when we score a goal as a team, my teammates are the fans at that moment in time, so I celebrate like as if I've scored it or assisted it. And it's been a great time for me over the last 3 years, winning Player of the Years and things, but I'd have much preferred to not won anything, had an okay season and stayed obviously in the league with the teams. But I'm looking forward to whenever I get the chance to play in front of the fans, to have that connection with them, because that's something I do thrive off, and it's something which probably brings my game on even more, knowing that I've either got the stadium of our home fans backing me, and then when we go away getting a bit of abuse from their home fans, and you know, it's that sort of banter and things which I thrive on.
So you made your debut at 18, and as you say, you've been playing pretty regularly ever since then. Do you feel now that you're ready for this next step in your career?
I think I do, yeah. I've had my time out on loan, and I've had obviously 2 seasons in the Premier League. This club is a huge club, and it's a big step in my journey now. It's one which can take me on, and hopefully we can take this team back to Champions League, back to winning trophies, and that's something which I want to be a part of. And again, I don't think it's going to be a quick fix for me personally, but for the team, I think we can certainly start heading in the right direction, and I'm ready for this challenge.
And sitting there now in your Arsenal gear, the Arsenal badge, what does that mean to you? I can see the big smile on your face. What does it mean to you to be an Arsenal player?
Yeah, it's a lot of emotion really. All the hard work of mum and dad travelling up and down to Bolton from Stoke 3 times a week, going out on loans, dips in form, playing well, and to come here and be given the chance by the boss to bring me in and playing at the Emirates. Every time I played here, I think I've walked out and said, imagine this being your home each week. The stadium's just incredible, so hopefully I can play and play well in front of a full packed Emirates stadium, and can't stop smiling, but it's just one of them days. It's not going to settle in for a few more.
And of course you played against Arsenal, as you just said. Arsenal fans know a bit about you, but what can they expect to see from you? What would you say are your main strengths as a goalkeeper?
I think I just heart on the sleeve, everything out there. It's a little bit classic way of looking at it. I have a lot of passion and pride, and the way I play is I like to mix it up. I can go long, back, and very comfortable playing short and playing passes into midfield, and hopefully that's something which I can add to the team. But I'm not afraid of, if it needs to go long, it goes long, and stuff like that. So I feel like I've got a bit of sort of every league in me, and I'm more than happy to have a rough and a tumble in the box for crosses and things like that. So I think just me giving my all, the passion, the pride, and just hard work, and not everything's going to be plain sailing or going up in a positive direction every time, but you won't see me shying away from any challenges. If it's going bad, then I'll still be standing up and going again next time.
And obviously your international experience is growing as well, and you were part of the England squad for the Euros. Just tell us a bit about what that experience was like for you.
Yeah, it was amazing. I've said a couple of times now, it was a great holiday, but the way the lads were and the staff were actually made it feel like that. It felt like a club environment. It felt sort of like a tour, and the lads were phenomenal. And although I might have only been cannon fodder for shooting and working days after the games and stuff, it was an invaluable experience, and I loved every minute of it. And it's one which has now given me a taster to try and get in the squad more regularly, and hopefully this is my platform to show the England boss what I can do.
Because you've gone through the youth ages, haven't you, in England, and been successful. You won the under-19s championship, wasn't it?
Yeah, so I won the under-19s Euros, and we went to Toulon the year after and won that. So I've had some good success, and played with some great players all the way through. A few of the lads here, and obviously the Chelsea lads and Liverpool lads and things like that. So we had a great team, and to be a part of the summer with some of them was fantastic. And obviously it's a flip of a coin what happened in the final, but it's another valuable experience for future England tournaments.
But let's just finish back on club matters, because I know you must be itching to get started. You got your first training session, well, soon, just after this interview, and then I guess you just want to get going, don't you?
Yeah, I've been down here for 2 days now and done my medical yesterday, and sort of waited around this morning just for all the forms to be processed and stuff, and just getting out on the grass this afternoon's exciting me, and then obviously meeting up with the squad tomorrow and train with them properly. So just can't wait to get going and just get things back to normality, because a few days of not training was it is weird.
And we saw your lovely pictures in the boardroom as you're signing your contract, and with your granddad's ashes as well, which it's a nice story. If you could tell us what's behind that.
Yeah, the day my mum found out she was pregnant with me was the day he died, and his name was Ron, and he was from Bloxwich in Birmingham, and they used to say, "Oh, we're going to go see our Ron," or our Barbara. So I'm Aaron for our Ron. So when he spread the ashes, my dad kept some of his ashes, and he's gone on a little tour of the 92 basically, and all the stadiums. My dad brings him to the games and stuff, and we'll have a picture at the stadium. So I did say in the car this morning that he wasn't coming out, but it's as you say, it's a nice touch, and he would have been a footballer if his dad would have allowed him back in the day. He was a goalkeeper as well, so there's little connections between us both, but that's the story, and my dad takes him everywhere, so keeps him close to his heart, so it's all right.
And finally, can you just tell us your aims, not only for this season but for the duration of your contract and your longer term future?
Yeah, I think settling into the team as quickly as I can and helping them the best I can is my main focus. Whenever I'm called upon, I'll give my everything and play, and I think for this team, getting back into European competitions this season is a massive goal. Whichever that is, Europa League or the Champions League, it's a stepping stone throughout the years. We're in transition a little bit, and for me it's just breaking my way into the team, holding that number one spot down and seeing where that takes us, and hopefully get back to winning ways and winning trophies and things like that.